adult international clients and students. My name is Matt Mankin, and I am an adult ESL reading and writing specialist for American English Consultant Services. Today I am speaking with you about the cost of taking an intensive English program course versus an ESL online tutor. So when it comes down to your education as an international adult or an adult international student, really it comes down to one very important thing: cost. How much money will this cost me to learn English? So I thought about that for a while, and I said, people really need to see the difference between what an intensive English program costs and what an ESL online tutor would cost. So what I did was I took a college from each section of the United States. I did not use their name, the college name, but I did use the state from which each college is from. And the important thing is to remember that some colleges are more famous than others, so the cost goes up a little bit because of that. For instance, if you go to Yale or Harvard, they're very expensive colleges. So I wanted to kind of show you a little bit of a breakdown of what I found on the internet that I thought my adult international ESL clients might find interesting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what I found. So here we are with our first kind of university that shows the intensive English program costs. This is in my home state of Missouri, which is in the Midwest United States. And here at the bottom, you'll notice there are 3 semesters worth, or a full year of instruction costs for international students in an intensive English program. This is roughly around $31,000 and a little more for 1 year. Now, this university is an engineering university, so it is about a medium level university as far as famous goes. So that's a little bit up there. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more regions. We have 4 left, and here we have the northern United States in the state of Minnesota. And if you look here, right above the screen where I'm at now, I've moved down here so you can see me easier. The most expensive difference is between whether you're an advanced student or if you're a low or intermediate student. So let's go with, say, the most expensive. So this is for a long semester, with a summer semester being approximately half the cost. So 2 semesters is $22,400. Half of that is $5,650 roughly. So you're looking at about $28,000, and this is another mid-range university. And then now we have the Western United States and the state of California. Now, you would figure that this would be more expensive because California is, has a lot of very expensive institutions, but this is just a regular university in California. So you would be surprised at how much cheaper this is. So if you look here across from me, I'm highlighting in gray, your cost per year for 12 months is $25,550. Now, I want to also express that California has a higher standard of living. Although this may be cheaper, your costs to live there are, outside of what you pay for at the university is very expensive to live there. It's like going to New York City and living in, the most expensive area in your country. It's a major import city. So, yeah. Now, we have two more left, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. Now we have the southern United States, in which the state of Georgia is being represented here. And if you look here at the bottom, here is an average cost per long semester. Now this is a kind of lower standard type of university, not a prestigious one at all. Kind of just your basic place to go to get educated. So you figure each long semester, there are 2 of them, so you think 12,000. Half of this for the summer semester would be another 3,000, so about $15,000, maybe $15,100. So not too bad. That's probably the cheapest one that I found. But now over here in the eastern United States, which is the last region I am showing you, the cost comes out to be annually, if you look here at this grade section here, to be $42,675. That's a lot of money. I will tell you that this is a very prestigious school, and you pay for the way you want to be trained. They are supposed to have a very good program, so there you have it, a very expensive price. So, what is my point to all of this? Well, let's talk about that briefly. Let's do that. Let's go over that. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Now that you've seen a comparison of different colleges at different levels of fame or prestige and their prices, just remember, anyone can look up this information. You can go to any university website and find their cost for their intensive English program, like I did. So the important thing that I want to give advice to for any potential clients or students that would study with an ESL tutor is the most important thing for you to go to America and experience the culture, or are you more interested in saving money but getting a very highly qualified instructor, just like you would in an intensive English program, but to be able to learn from the comfort of your own computer? These things are important points to consider if you feel like it may be too expensive for you to travel and study at the same time. Now, another important thing to remember is all of the costs that I showed you on these programs does not cover the cost of your air travel on a plane, which can be very expensive. Sometimes up to $3,000 round trip, and then you're not counting in the other costs outside of what you pay at the university, which can be very expensive. The other thing to consider is when you're in an intensive English program, you have to compete with other students for the teacher's time. You don't have to do that with an ESL online instructor, and you will learn more quicker because it is a one-on-one learning experience through a very, very good connected video format, such as what I'm doing here. So I hope that this video helped you to think about some options you might have as far as your education. Our company, American English Consultant Services, is for adults only, and we specialize in preparing students for their English proficiency exams, and also for adult international clients who want to become more fluent in English. And we have personalized lessons and plans to meet your needs. The only cost difference for doing business with someone like me is what I charge per hour. I don't charge you for books. I don't charge you for travel. I don't charge you to come here and live in a house. You're sitting in front of your computer the entire time. And like I said, intensive English programs are wonderful, but it depends on the type of learning experience you want to have. So I want to thank you for your attention, and please see the rest of this video, as there will be a summary and some other important parts that are brought about in this video. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you as a client soon. Thanks again. Bye.